Alright, so I want to show y'all this thing on marketing. For people, if you start a business, marketing from your gov. This is why I tell y'all the government is a trusted resource, because you're going to find these motherfuckers on social media trying to charge you for everything. And they're not even professionals when it comes to marketing. The marketing works for them. But it's about a FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. So you can type in developing a marketing plan, put FDIC PDF, and you will find this. Developing a marketing plan. I'm not going to read this whole thing. I'm just going to, break down a little bit. Develop a strategic marketing plan to successfully grow your business and increase profits. Learning objectives. At the end of this module, you will be able to understand the importance and need for a good marketing plan. List the key components of a marketing plan and its details. Develop your own strategic marketing plan. Track your marketing plan in tandem with your overall business plan. That's another thing too. You can also type in how to write a business plan PDF. I'll show y'all real quick. Right here, I'll just put business marketing PDF. You can learn things too from the SBA, marketing to the federal government. You can also start a business, bro, and sell to the government. A lot of people don't know that. Let me just go here and browse a little bit of this just to show y'all. And this is from the FDIC too. Oh shit. Using marketing techniques customized for the federal government will increase your ability to win business. And government actually supports a lot of small business. There's a lot of people that start small businesses and sell to the government. The government will buy shit just to help out small businesses. But what I was trying to type in real quick is you can put business plan PDF gov, and you see right here how to write a business plan. A lot of people don't know this. This is why I had to stop fucking listening to people on YouTube, because I'm like, man, I can't learn shit from these people. Can't learn nothing. I'm trying to practice on stop cursing. I'm gonna get better over time, but a lot of stuff that I see in the community is people just be yapping BS, and you can find stuff on the internet for free. So anyway, let's get back to developing a marketing plan. So about the FDIC Small Business Resource Effort. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation recognizes important contributions made by small, veteran, and minority and women-owned businesses to our economy. For that reason, we strive to provide small businesses with opportunities to contract with the FDIC. Hey, that's a gem right there too. In furtherance of this goal, the FDIC has initiated this FDIC Small Business Resource Effort to assist the small vendors that provide products, services, and solutions to the FDIC. The objective of the Small Business Resource Effort is to provide information and the tools small vendors need to become better positioned to compete for contracts and subcontracts at the FDIC. To achieve this objective, the Small Business Resource Effort references outside resources critical for qualified vendors, leverages technologies to provide education according to perceived needs, and offers connectivity through resourcing, accessibility, counseling, coaching, and guidance where applicable. This product was developed by the FDIC Office of Minority and Women Inclusion. Office of Minority and Women Inclusion, OMWI. OMWI has a responsibility for oversight of the small business resource effort. Okay, so read a little bit of this. Executive summary. A marketing plan is part of a business plan and is the foundation for identifying your market, attracting prospects, converting them into customers, and retaining them as customers. Usually operates at two levels. A marketing plan usually operates at two levels, strategic and tactical. Strategic to identify the overall market play, and tactical to execute on the marketing plan. A marketing plan does not need to be long or expensive to put together. If it is carefully researched, thoughtfully considered, and evaluate it. It will help your firm set goals, implement strategies, and measure results. So in a way, like how I market is coming at a lot of these damn YouTube girls that I see. Because it's like, my opinion, the way that I honestly feel is like they just restricting a lot of people in the community from getting things accomplished. Because they're going to charge you, and then they're going to charge you, and then if you try to get ahead, they're going to be right in front of you again trying to charge you. Instead of letting people just go. Like, people got to get to their families and figure out life, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, for real. Like, people need to get the fucking moving, bro. Like, they'll always respect where they came from if you help them, bro. Like, they'll always check on you and look out. For real, man. But that's just how I feel. So, as far as, like, this is how I'm marketing. It's my marketing plan on coming at these people and shit. And I don't really have no bad intentions toward any of them. It's just, I feel like a lot of the information that they're doing is bogus. It's a lot of people that's making money, and they don't invest in top situations and institutions that they need to. They just spend their money how they want. And then when they know that they need some more money, they come back to the community with either a product or something, some little way that they get us out our damn fucking money and sell us some other shit, and it's keeping us down. It's keeping us down. So it's like, come on, man. Motherfuckers need to go to the top and then pull people up that damn way instead of taking money from the damn bottom, go buying what they want, and then coming back saying they got this for sale and whatnot. They gonna teach us how to do this and that. But anyway, let's get back to this. Leaving business decisions to chance or intuition can be far more costly than taking the time to develop a marketing plan. Dead ass. You don't want to just be out there trying to ramble and think you're gonna figure out shit. I've done a lot of that with marketing at first on like social media, on Instagram. Now I have some good ads. I figured out a way to run some good ads too, but I realized getting into the YouTube scene, a better marketing plan, and my tip to myself that I'm going to test out, but I would say is, like the way technology is now, like you have to move with the flow of what's going on in the environment in the world, like dead ass. Like, so, like your marketing should be tied into like what's going on in the world. It could be something that happened today with like like in the instance of us having the shit that's going on with Russia, you can be talking about that and run marketing towards that situation, even covering or some BS that didn't happen. It's a whole bunch of shit that's going on. Like, for example, I've seen a lot of stuff that was trending when they were saying there's racism going on out there, that they wasn't letting black people leave or get on the train or something. And then something else too with transgenders, because they said that they still man. I'm like, these motherfuckers out here, they making up all type of shit not to let motherfuckers leave. That gotta be some fucked up shit though, right there. That shit. But anyway, let's get back to this. A good marketing plan. A good marketing plan details what you want to accomplish and helps you meet your objectives. It should explain from an internal perspective the impact and results of past marketing decisions. It should explain the target market in which your business is competing. Set goals and provide direction for future marketing efforts that are attainable. Set clear, realistic, and measurable targets. Include deadlines for meeting those targets. Provide a budget for all marketing activities. Specify accountability and measure for all activities. Hold on, my hand is slipping. Be fluid and document that is used, maintained, and updated as your business grows and succeeds. Overall planning process. Initial planning and preparation will help minimize the stress in developing a well-structured marketing plan. Gathering the following: situational analysis, market research. Assess market trends. Is the market affected by seasons or other factors? Profile your ideal customer, demographic, size, location, needs, industry, etc. Determine what current product sales are. Identify potential vendors and calculate the cost of buying their supplies. Describe strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats for your business faces. SWOT analysis. I read a lot of SWOT analysis from big ass corporations, and you'd be surprised some of the threats like that. You can literally fuck a whole powerful business up, like, to be honest. But the understanding I have, like, a lot of these business, well, regulation comes in too, but they got some SWOT tests where, like in the banking industry, where they'll literally test these banks' markets to make sure that they can handle these, the threats that go on. Like, I forgot what the test is called, but they'll do some shit dead ass. And they do like a whole bunch of other little weird shit with like inflation just to test, or they got like some people that come out to like certain banks just to test them. I don't know, that's crazy. Like, sheesh. But anyway, let's get back to this. Target market. Identify and understand your market niche. So, like, your niche. Let me read it to y'all, because some of y'all might not understand. Just say like you was in beauty or something. Hold on, that ain't. What the heck? Niche in business. Give you a definition. A business niche is a specialized or focused area of a broader market that your business serves. A niche is a segment of a larger market that can be defined by its own unique needs, preferences, or identity that makes it different from the market at large. For example, within the market for women's shoes are many different segments of niches. Yeah, I mean, it could be fucking socks, shoelaces, what else? Maybe the little comfort like soles for women's feet. Like, I know my girl, she was working a warehouse job at one time. She needed to get some soles for her feet, so that way, like, it keep her feet from not getting sore standing all day. I know, like, in beauty, you got skincare, there's a whole bunch of shit. Anyway, let's get back to this. I'm gonna read like a couple of more of these things. I'm like super tired. Positioning. Identify how you want your customers to think about you. Product. Describe your product or service it uses, who uses it, who needs it, and what is currently used if they don't use your product. Define your value proposition. Overall planning process, this part. Competition. Conduct competitive analysis, including their marketing efforts. Determine what differentiates your product or service from competitors. Mission statement. Define your corporate mission, vision, and objectives and priorities. Marketing strategies and methods. Create your messaging, including taglines, product descriptions, and call to action plan. Direct the prospect to contact you or to go to your website. Determine how you will promote your product. Networking, advertising, submitting responses to requests for proposals, social networking sites, website, phone calls, email blasts, etc. And also, if people don't want to read into things like this, just use the research tool that I'll be giving y'all, as far as like whatever question that you have in your mind. Just put that question and put PDF. You can put PDF, edu for education, EDU. You can find a top company. I'm going to have most of this in my social media platform. But, you just ask the question, whatever you come up with. So let's get back to this. What was that? Consider creating brochures, flyers, press releases, or other printed material. Decide if and how you will utilize salespeople, internal or contract. Create brand awareness by promoting your product and distinguishing it from competitors. That's another thing too. It's always best to start off small, bro. Like real talk. Like, if you're in a local area, it's best to start off small. And that's like one thing that restricts me, because the area where I'm at is old. I used to gangbang, so I got a gangbanging history. So it's hard for me to like market in my local area, because if I was, I would dominate this whole area and change a lot. But that was when I was marketing products and stuff. Now I'm more trying to just connect people to resources and skills and empower other people and build up a big brand off of that. Because I just needed my own community to have, especially learning the things that I'm learning and just dealing with a lot of weird platforms that I have been on from big companies trying to restrict and censor and all that. I'm like, okay, I see what's going on. But anyway, let's get back to this. Pricing. Research competitor pricing. Determine your cost of doing business and how much you should charge to break even and be profitable. Return on investment. That's what ROI stands for, return on investment. Budget. Determine what your marketing strategy. I have to make sure it's still recording. Determine what your marketing strategies will cost, one time or recurring charge. Determine what you can do yourself to lower costs and what should be outsourced. Outsource mean like say for example, I'll give you a scenario. So my girl works for she got a work at home job. Her company outsources a lot of its telecommunication services in a whole nother country, Philippines area, and they pay cheap. That way, because in the United States you gotta pay people whatever the minimum wage is, depending on the state. But out there, wages is totally different. So they outsource. Or say if you I can't give a scenario with that. Nah, that ain't gonna work. But I'll just give y'all another example. Hold on, I'm gonna research it for y'all just to give y'all some strategy. So outsourcing describes when a business obtains a product or service from an outside provider rather than handling it in-house. As a small business, outsourcing allows you to get more done and trust important tasks and processes to professionals without having to grow your full-time team in a significant way. Yeah, and it lowered down costs too. So I'll give y'all an example. What is an example of outsource? Advertising, office and warehouse cleaning, and website development are the best examples of outsourcing. Most business owners delegate authority to outsource specialists when it comes to bookkeeping, maintenance, recruitment. This helps enterprises to focus most of their resources on the main activity. So that gives you a better understanding. Be careful not to decrease your product's value by not utilizing professional services, meaning graphic artists, web developers, etc. And now I'll give you another scenario on how I outsource my shit. So I got my website. I had a couple of websites, but instead of building a website by code by myself, technology has changed and made it more advanced. But I use a pre-built setting. Website down there already developed. Just go in there and replace pictures and stuff. But I got better at designing stuff, so I like making websites and just unleashing my own creativity. But that's an example. It's different though. But let's get back to this. Marketing goal. Determine how many prospects you will contact daily, weekly, and monthly. Commit to attending network functions. Monitor results. Define measurements for your marketing strategies. Track sales, leads, visitors to your website, percent of sales to impression, etc. And I use Google Analytics. I have Google Analytics on my website. Usually most websites, if you set up a website, you're gonna have to. But they usually have software to let you know, and then you can set it up to where it come to your phone and all that, and give you notifications so you can track all that. But as far as website with Google Analytics, you want to know where like people come from, what kind of device they're on and stuff, because it show like the state and all that, where they're at, the area. So it's pretty cool. Anyways, the marketing challenge. Ask yourself these 5 critical questions. Excuse me. What is unique about your business idea? What is the general need that your product or service aims to meet? Who is your target buyer? Who buys your product or service now, and who do you really want to sell to? Who are your competitors? How can your small business effectively compete in your chosen market? What position and message do you want to communicate to your target buyers? How can you position your business or product to let people know about your product? What is your marketing strategy? How will you get your product or service in the hands of your customers? I'm going to read this last one, and then y'all can go read it. I'm on the 10th little page on here. The 10 elements of a good marketing plan. A good marketing plan includes these 10 elements: business description, market research and analysis, pricing analysis, customer profiling, competitive analysis, marketing goals and objectives, marketing strategies, marketing methods, marketing budget, success measurements. And I'm going to leave it on this. And then it's going to start dropping gems, giving you the steps. Step 1, step 2, step 2 again, 3, and it lets you know. It asks you the question to get your mind sparked. But this is the funny part. So like when you see a lot of these people that be on YouTube talking about start your business, start your LLC, they're not thinking about really running a legit business, bro. And that's the shit that pissed me off. Cause it's like, damn, in the long term, bro, y'all gonna have a lot of rocks because these motherfuckers won't tell. These niggas be BSing. That's why I tell people stick to your government, because they gonna lay it out. You can type in when you go to look on start a business, they're gonna go over all that, the important things, bro. Start a business. Well, what's the state? Let me think of some. Fucking pick Kentucky. Kentucky. Start a business, Kentucky. One-stop checklist, Kentucky business portal. I'm gonna start right here. Small business guide. I usually put PDF Gov though, so that way I know I get a trusted resource. But it did pull up trusted resources. But I got one. Let's do this. One-stop checklist. They say choose a name and structure, register your business, get your tax number, find insurance requirements and coverage options. This is if you hire employee, but this is a checklist though, so I'm not really too worried about that actually. Where'd that one go?